The Garden City, or the Silicon Valley of India, where the weather is always splendid. Famous for its mouth-watering idli, dosa, and dreadful traffic. Located in southern India, Namma Bengaluru. About 1,26,000 children in rural Bengaluru don't attend schools. The infamous COVID-19 pandemic just made it worse.
My name is Ajit. I am studying first class. I'm not going to school now.
Why?
It's virus.
In a city like Bengaluru, where the living expenses are exorbitant, putting food on the plate and a roof over your head is a tough road to hoe. Families below the poverty line are working their fingers to the bone to provide their kids with the education that will help them keep up with the fast-paced nature of the city. As the lockdown has forced people to stay at home, education has been slowed down and the world has been moved to a virtual platform. But at the cost of what? Thousands of kids have been deprived of education for the sole reason that they can't afford to buy devices. Primary education is the first step towards the giant door of endless knowledge. What happens if that step isn't taken? How does one survive the tight competition that the city has to offer? Thousands of kids that don't get the opportunity to attend schools at all usually end up being left out. For the ones who have the privilege of having the choice to choose between the numerous doors open to them, easily grab it, or in some cases, even exploit it. But on the other hand, kids below the poverty line have to go out of their way to open the doors that are sealed shut for them. Merit scholarships and reserved seats have been provided, but this isn't nearly enough. To solve this issue, the strongest weapon we can wield is public initiative. This is where the Sahyog system comes into picture. In this system, people in apartments or other societies could sponsor an underprivileged student so they could acquire education in a school.
Well, it's very difficult to say what can be done for these kids, for such children, because there are millions out there. I wouldn't put it all on the government, because it is our responsibility as citizens also to keep a watch for such children. I know that they wouldn't be formally learning or be in a formal environment like in a school, but we could at least feed them with the elementary things that they need to know, be it letters, be it talking, identifying objects, or even the basic numbers, counting. And it doesn't take much. We don't need to do big things. We need to do small things in a big way.
My ma'am, Deborah, is teaching English and math. This is my sister. My name is Sarika.
Sarika, what do you do in ma'am's house?
Reading, writing, craft, and watching TV and playing.
Furthermore, adopt the domino solution. Ask your watchman or house help if their kids are receiving education. If not, offer to teach them a subject you're comfortable with. Similarly, ask your siblings, friends, and relatives to do the same. This way, the teaching is branched out, hence increasing the number of kids you'll be educating.
I have been teaching Sarika and Ajit since February 2021. They are my watchman's children. November, where I would see these two sitting under the stairs below my apartment, watching videos and playing with their miniatures. That used to happen for all day. And suddenly it struck me, why shouldn't I ask whether they are going to school or not? And I asked them. Ajit said that yes, the virus is there and school is closed, and Sarika was mute. So I went back and I thought, what should I do for these kids? can I do something for them? I discussed this with my family and they were very supportive. We called in Umesh, who is the father, and spoke to him, and he was ever ready to send the kids, and that's how it began.
Spinach, garlic, cucumber, capsicum, onion, tomato, beans, lady's finger, ginger.
An alternate method would be to broadcast particular lectures on the television for kids who can't go to school or don't have the benefit of having an internet supply. In the long run, we could also have stores that supply second-hand devices. This way, people could either rent the devices they require for a certain time period or buy them.
ಈಗ ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ಅದು ಇದು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡ್ಸೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಮೊಬೈಲಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲ ಈಗ ಏನಾರು ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಗೀಫೀಸ್ ಸಹಕಾರ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ತಂದುಕೊಟ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಬೋದು.
It's up to you to take the first step to assist the kids who don't have the same resources as you. This isn't just about aiding the community, but also helping create a child's future and impacting their lives. So do your part in giving back to society by educating a needful child. After all, little drops make the mighty ocean.